Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Are you tired of that feeling of dread when you check your bank account? Do you dream of having financial freedom and being able to actually a vacation? Well, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into a 30-day challenge to master your personal finances. Get ready to transform your bank account from a lightweight to a heavyweight in just 1 month. Alright guys, let's kick off week 1 by tackling the foundation of it all. Budgeting. I know the dreaded B word. But trust me, budgeting isn't about restricting yourself. It's about understanding where your money is going and making it work you. The first step is to track your expenses. And no, I don't mean just glancing at your bank statements and going, oh yeah, that looks about right. We're talking about getting granular here. Use a budgeting app, a spreadsheet, or even just a good old-fashioned notebook. Whatever works for you. Track every dollar you spend for a month. You'll be surprised where your money is actually going. Once you have a handle on your spending habits, it's time to create a budget. Start by listing your essential expenses: rent or mortgage, utilities, groceries, transportation. Then factor in your non-essential spending, eating out, entertainment, that daily latte habit. Be realistic, but also be honest with yourself about areas where you can cut back. Now let's talk about common budgeting mistakes to avoid. Number 1, forgetting about irregular expenses. You know, those pesky things like car maintenance, annual subscriptions, or holiday gifts that always seem to pop up at the worst possible time. Factor these into your budget so you're not caught off guard. Another common mistake is being too restrictive. Look, I get it. We're trying to save money here, but depriving yourself entirely is a recipe for disaster. Allow yourself some fun money each month. It'll make sticking to your budget much easier in the long run. And finally, don't forget to track your progress and adjust your budget as needed. Life is fluid, your income changes, your expenses change, so your budget should too. Review it regularly and make tweaks as necessary. Remember, budgeting isn't about being perfect, it's about being consistent. Even small changes can make a big difference over time. Alright, week 2. Let's talk about that elephant in the room, debt. It's a heavy burden that can weigh you down financially and emotionally. But the good news is, it's not a life sentence. There are proven strategies to help you tackle your debt head-on and come out stronger on the other side. Let's start with 2 popular methods, the snowball and the avalanche. The snowball method focuses on paying off your smallest debts first, regardless of interest rates. This creates momentum and gives you a psychological boost as you start seeing those debts disappear. The avalanche method, on the other hand, prioritizes debts with the highest interest rates. This approach saves you money in the long run by minimizing the amount of interest you accrue. Choosing the right method depends on your personality and financial situation. If you thrive on quick wins and need that extra motivation, the snowball method might be a good fit. If you're more numbers-oriented and want to save the most money possible, the avalanche method could be the way to go. Now let's talk about the psychological benefits of getting out of debt. It's not just about the numbers, it's about the feeling of freedom and control it brings. Imagine waking up without that weight on your shoulders, knowing that you're in the driver's seat of your finances. Getting out of debt can also reduce stress and improve your relationships. Financial stress is a major strain on mental health and can lead to arguments and resentment. By tackling your debt, you're not just improving your financial well-being, you're investing in your overall happiness. Remember, getting out of debt is a marathon, not a sprint. There will be setbacks and challenges along the way, but don't give up. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small, and keep your eyes on the prize: financial freedom. Alright, week 3, we're moving on to something a little more exciting: building savings. Now that you've got a handle on your budget and are working on managing your debt, it's time to start putting some money aside for the future. First things first, let's talk about setting realistic savings goals. Don't aim for the moon if you can barely afford to pay your bills right now. Start small and gradually increase your savings rate as you make progress on your financial goals. Next, let's explore different types of savings accounts to consider. A high-yield savings account is a great option for your emergency fund and short-term savings goals. These accounts typically offer higher interest rates than traditional savings accounts, helping your money grow faster. If you're saving for a longer-term goal, like a down payment on a house or retirement, you might consider opening a certificate of deposit, CD. CDs offer even higher interest rates than high-yield savings accounts, but you'll need to lock your money away for a set period of time, typically ranging from a few months to several years. Now, let's talk about automating your savings. This is one of the easiest and most effective ways to consistently save money without even thinking about it. Set up automatic transfers from your checking account to your savings account each month. You can start small, even $25 or $50 per month adds up over time. Another helpful tip is to treat your savings like a bill. Just like you wouldn't skip paying your rent or utilities, make saving a non-negotiable part of your monthly budget. Remember, building savings takes time and discipline, but the rewards are well worth it. Having a healthy savings account provides peace of mind, knowing that you're prepared for unexpected expenses and can achieve your financial goals. All right, week 4, we're diving into the exciting world of investing and growing your wealth. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Investing is only for rich people, right? Wrong. You don't need to be a Wall Street tycoon to start investing. In fact, you can get started with a surprisingly small amount of money. Let's break down some basic investment concepts. When you invest, you're essentially buying a piece of a company or asset with the hope that its value will increase over time. This could be stocks, bonds, real estate, or even things like art or collectibles. One of the easiest and most popular ways to start investing is through index funds. Index funds are like baskets of stocks or bonds that track a specific market index, such as the S&P 500. They offer instant diversification, meaning your money is spread across hundreds or even thousands of different investments, reducing your overall risk. Another important concept to understand is compound interest. This is essentially earning interest on your interest. It's like a snowball effect, where your money grows exponentially over time. The earlier you start investing, the more time your money has to compound and grow. Now let's talk about how to get started. There are countless online brokerage accounts available, many of which offer commission-free trading. This means you can buy and sell investments without paying any fees, making it even easier and more affordable to start investing. Remember, investing does come with risks. The value of your investments can go down as well as up. However, over the long term, the stock market has historically trended upwards. By investing consistently and staying disciplined, you're setting yourself up for potential financial growth. And there you have it, folks. We've reached the end of our 30-day challenge to master your personal finances. Give yourselves a round of applause for taking control of your financial future. Remember, we covered a lot of ground, from budgeting basics to managing debt, building savings, and even dipping our toes into the world of investing. The key takeaway here is that you have the power to change your financial situation. It's not about luck or being born into wealth, it's about making informed decisions and taking consistent action. Don't let this be the end of your journey. Keep learning, keep growing, and keep striving towards your financial goals. Remember, the journey to financial freedom is a marathon, not a sprint. Unless you win the lottery, then it's more like a teleport. Don't forget to drop your progress or any questions in the comments below. I love hearing from you guys and seeing how you're applying these tips to your own lives. Remember, the journey to financial freedom is a marathon, not a sprint. Unless you win the lottery, then it's more like a teleport. Keep hustling, keep learning, and I'll see you in the next video.